Welcome to my video. Today we will discuss part 2 of theory of quadratic equation. Today we take some problems. First problem is if one root of x square plus ax plus b is equal to 0 is reciprocal of one root of ax square plus ax capital AX plus capital B is equal to 0, then which one is true? Some options are there. Number 1, B capital B minus 1 whole square is equal to B minus A capital A into A minus B minus AB. Secondly, 1 minus BB whole square is equal to AB minus A into AB minus A, small a. Third one is B minus capital B whole square is equal to AB minus A into, this is A small b minus this, and this one is A minus AA. Fourth one is 1 minus BB whole square is equal to B plus AA into small b plus AB. Let us check. Okay. Now, first of all, we see what is the actual problem. Two quadratic equations are given, and given that one root of it is reciprocal of one root of that. So let us take that its roots are alpha and beta. Its roots is reciprocal of one of them, let it be alpha. তাহলে its roots are 1 by alpha and gamma. So from this, alpha beta roots of that, therefore alpha plus beta is equal to minus A and alpha beta is equal to B. From this, 1 by alpha plus gamma is minus A, sum of the roots, and gamma by alpha is equal to capital A. We get 4 equations involving roots and coefficients. From these two, let us eliminate beta. This is equal to alpha into beta means minus A minus alpha is equal to B. I replace value of B from there. So alpha into this is equal to that. That is minus alpha square minus A alpha is equal to B. That is alpha square plus A alpha plus B is equal to 0. Similarly, from there, try to eliminate gamma from these two equations. So we get gamma is equal to B alpha. Put it there. 1 by alpha plus gamma means B alpha is equal to 1 by alpha plus gamma B alpha is equal to minus A. That is B alpha square plus A alpha plus 1 is equal to 0. So we get actually two quadratic in alpha. One is this, other is that. B alpha square plus A alpha plus 1 is equal to 0. From these two are actually quadratic in alpha, both. So from these two, we find alpha square by cross multiplication, alpha square by a into 1, small a minus ab is equal to alpha by this alpha b small b minus 1 is equal to 1 by capital A minus AB. From this relation, from this and that, we can obtain alpha square. From this and that, we can obtain alpha. So squaring this second, we can equate it first. That means what I told, alpha square is equal to this by that, A minus AB by capital A minus AB. And from these two, alpha is equal to B minus 1 by A minus AB. This is alpha square. So actually we get alpha square is equal to that alpha square, that is B minus 1 whole square by A minus AB whole square is equal to A minus AB by capital A minus A capital B. Cancelling 1, we get B minus 1 whole square is equal to A minus AB into capital A minus A capital B. I think answer is this one, so we have to search which one is true. 1 minus B whole square, this one, is equal to A minus AB. Taking minus 1 from this and that, our answer is this. So option B is correct. Second problem. Second problem is, if x is greater than minus c, then least value of ax, rather a plus x into b plus x by c plus x. Least value of that, given that A is greater than B, greater than C. So options are, number 1, root over of A minus C plus root over of B minus C. Second option is root over of A minus C minus root over of B minus C. Third option is root over of A minus C plus root over of B minus C whole square. And fourth one is root over of A minus C minus B minus C whole square. These are the four options. So what is the problem? The x is greater than minus c. Then least value of that expression. It depends on x. So for any value of x, what will be the value of least value of that, given a greater than b greater than c. Taking x plus c is equal to y, and because x is greater than minus c, so x plus c is positive, so y is positive. So this becomes e plus x x means y minus c into b plus x. b plus x means y minus c by c plus x means y. So it is, first of all, it is y square plus y into b minus c and y into a minus c. Then 1, 2, 3 and third term is plus a minus c into b minus c by y. So it is equal to, this by that means y plus a minus c into b minus c by y. This by that plus, and this by that, it is actually b minus c plus a minus c. So y's are variable, they are all constant. So this can be written as root y minus root over of a minus c into b minus c by root y in whole square. And actually we have taken y square, that is y. This whole square means that, and minus product term is actually root y will be cancelled, minus 2 of that. So plus 2 of root over of a minus c into b minus c. Now we have adjusted it. This is equal to that. Plus, this is still left, plus a minus c. This is plus. So it is equal to this term whole square. And b, the variable, only variable y is there within that. This one is that. And this is all constant. Plus 2, it actually 2 a square plus b squared plus 2ab, that is, it is equal to root over of b minus c plus root over of a minus c whole square. So least value of y is all along within that. It is constant. This whole square, its minimum value will be 0. So least value is that quantity. It is somewhere there, this one. Option C is correct. Next problem. The next problem is, if ax plus by is equal to 1 and cx square plus dy square is equal to 1 have only one set of solution, then which one is true? Number 1, a square by c plus b square by d is equal to 1. Number 1. Second option, a by c square plus b by d square is equal to 1. Then a by c plus b by d is equal to 1. C by a plus d by b is equal to 1. These are the 4 options. Achha. Now, what is the problem? Let us see. This is a equation, this is another equation. This is quadratic equation. Eliminating either y or x, we will get a quadratic equation in one variable. So it must have two sets, two solutions. But given that they have only one set of solution, then which one is true? Now eliminating y from this and that, we get cx square plus d into y square. Y means 1 minus ax by b. 1 minus ax by b, that is your y, is equal to 1. Simplifying, we get b square c x square, this b square, plus d into, this is whole square, is equal to b square. This b square. So it becomes b square c plus a square d into x square. X is minus 2a dx. Then constant term is plus d minus b square is equal to 0. I think, all right. This is a quadratic in x, and virtually we are given that this quadratic equation have only one solution, that is its roots are equal. It must have two roots. So as because only one set of solution means its roots are equal, that is its gradient must be 0. That is 4 a square d square is equal to 4 4 cancels, so it is equal to multiply, simple multiply, b square dc plus a square d square minus b to the power 4c minus a square b square d. Now a square d square cancels, we get 0 is equal to b square dc minus b to the power 4c minus a square b square d. From there, all along b square can be cancelled, and we get ac is equal to, after cancelling b square, sorry, this is dc. dc is equal to b square c plus a square d. And answer is there. 1. Now dividing by dc, we get 1 is equal to b square by d plus a square by c. This is equal to 1. I think answer is a square by c plus b square by d is equal to 1. So first option is correct. So next problem. If PQ are roots of x minus a into x minus b plus c is equal to 0. It is a quadratic equation given that its roots are p and q. Then AB are roots of, and 4 options are given. Number 1, x minus p into x minus q plus c is equal to 0. Next, x minus p, x plus q is equal to c. Third one is x plus p, x plus q is equal to minus c, and last option is x minus p into x minus q is equal to C. Question is, this is a quadratic equation and its roots are A and B. No, its roots are P and Q. PQ are roots of that. Then we have to find one quadratic equation whose roots are AB, A and B. A and B. Now from the given equation, it is x square minus a plus b into x minus ax minus bx plus ab plus c is equal to 0. It is x square minus of the type ax plus b is equal to 0. So as because p and q are roots, then we must get p plus q is equal to a plus b, and product pq is equal to ab plus c. Now we have to find an equation whose roots are a and b. That is, the equation is x square minus a plus b into x plus ab is equal to 0. But a plus b is equal to p plus q. X square minus p plus q into x plus ab is equal to pq minus c is equal to 0. They together is x minus p into x minus q minus c is equal to 0. So this option is correct. The next problem. So next problem is roots of the equation 10cc 6x square minus 2 into 10c 5 into x plus 10c4 is equal to 0. Roots of this equation are four options: real and equal, complex conjugate, real and distinct, none of these. So we see that this equation, quadratic equation, its coefficients are all real, and in fact they are all integers. 10c6 integer, 10c5 integer, 10c4 all are integer. Each equation roots will be real and equal if d is equal to 0. Complex if d is negative. Real and distinct means if d is positive, and so on. So let us try to find discriminant d is equal to b square. B square is 4 into 10c5 whole square minus 4a 10c6 into 10c4. So 4 can be taken common, and 10c5 whole square, that also can be taken common. Thing left 1 minus, this is all are taken, minus 10c6 into 10c4 by 10c5 into 10c5 is equal to this thing is taken common, this is there, this is there. So it is equal to 4 into 10C5 whole square. This is a positive quantity, very clear. Now thing left is 1 minus 10C6 is factorial 10, from there another factorial 10, factorial 10 and factorial 10, they will be all cancelled. So this is, in this case, denominator is factorial 6 into factorial of their difference. By that, it's root over factorial 5 into factorial 10 minus 5 is 5 into, for this 10C4, this is factorial 10 cancelled and 10C4 factorial 4 into factorial 6 in denominator, and this one factorial 10 cancelled, factorial 5 into factorial 10 minus 5 is 5. So this is equal to 4 into, just 1 minute. 4 into 10C5 whole square 1 minus, this is actually factorial 5 by factorial 6 is 1 by 6. This by that is 5 into this by that is 5. This by that is 1 by 6. So that it is equal to 4 into 10C5 whole square into 1 minus 5 by 6, another 5 by 6, 25 by 36. So this is positive, this is positive, this is positive. So discriminant is positive. The roots are real and distinct. This option is correct.